From the studios of Farm Journal Broadcast, this is U.S. Farm Report.
Welcome to U.S. Farm Report this weekend. I'm Tyne Morgan, and here's what's in store over the next 60 minutes. The Fed raises rates as GDP declines for a second quarter in a row, but is a recession guaranteed?
These are some idiosyncrasies that could be messing with the economic data that we're seeing that we would normally say, hey, this is a sure thing for a recession.
Why weather sent soybean prices soaring this week.
You come in here and you get 100 to 110 plus temperatures over the next couple of weeks. You know, the first 10 days of August are predicted to be brutal.
But it's a dire drought situation eating into outlooks across the largest cotton patch in the U.S.
We don't have an acre of dry land left. It's all been felled out. Most of it never even sprouted.
As losses could be in the billions, we tell you why the historic drought could leave scars that last a lifetime. And in John's world,
Dutch farmer protests.
Now for the news. A day after the Fed decided to raise rates, data showed U.S. GDP contracted for the second straight quarter. But one economist says a recession isn't guaranteed. U.S. gross domestic product shrank 0.9%, signaling a weakening economy due to slowing consumer spending. Business investment also declined. But just a day prior, the Fed made another major rate hike, raising interest rates by 0.75 of a point for a second time. The Fed's aggressive move is aimed at avoiding a recession. But one ag economist says even with the dip in GDP, a recession is not guaranteed.
Well, I think you look at the employment figures. So right now you see very strong numbers coming out of things like unemployment, job availability, all those sorts of things still show incredibly strong signs. You also have things like imports and exports doing strange things because of supply chain disruptions, as well as the strength of the dollar really pushing back on U.S. exports. So those two things combined say, hey, these are some idiosyncrasies that could be messing with the economic data that we're seeing that we would normally say, hey, this is a sure thing for a recession. They're a little bit different this time around, and every recession is different, I'll say that.